Beautiful. So big warm welcome to everyone for this week's Q&A. Been off for a week and a little bit, and it's been absolutely amazing actually. Unlimited Creator Retreat. Here's something that each time that I do them, it just reminds me the power of being together for a whole week and just focusing on being a creator. Just amazing. And I'll actually tell you something. Out of the nine, so there were 10 of us. So out of the 9 guests that come, there are 7 that have said that they're coming, like definitely coming back. So I won't have as much marketing to do for the next one because there's only going to be like 3 spaces left. So that's pretty cool. So I hope everyone's had a really awesome week. It might be depending on where in the world you are, it's either Tuesday or Monday for you. And, that you're very clear and very focused. Yeah, it is a win, Karen. It really is. It's super awesome. That you're clear on your lens. Obviously, we missed the lenses yesterday. I was still at the airport in New Zealand, at least, but at the airport, getting ready to fly down closer to home, so we couldn't make that work. But I do hope that you all have created a very clear lens for this week. I will be honest, it's Tuesday here. I'm a little bit behind with my lenses. I need to do that today for this week because Sunday was travel, Monday was travel, and I'm just, readjusting. And of course, I've got family as well, right? So we have all these things to kind of connect into. But straight after this, I will be spending some time to give you very, very clear on my lens for the week. And it's an absolute must. And this is also something that become very apparent at the retreat. So it was really cool. What we did together each morning is we done our 4 core choices each morning. It was so cool to do it together. Like the energy is just different when you're together. And we set a very clear intention of how we chose to show up for the day. And we'd have a reflection at the end of the day together. And, everyone had said that when they set a very clear intention for the day, whether it was to be powerful or focused, something like that, when they set that intention, that's how they showed up. Some set the intention sometimes to be more open and vulnerable, or speak more what's on their mind. And so we must really connect into that when each day, when you start your day and you do your choices, you do your 4 core orientational choices, you do your true choices, and you set a very clear intention for the day. It's very, very powerful because when you intend something, that has integrity and it creates a structure, and it really creates a very, very powerful day. So when we set our intention, as well as looking at our lenses, and we look at, okay, what's the big moving the needle forward things? We can be busy in life. We can be doing a lot of things always. We can be busy doing nothing. We can be busy scrolling on our phone or busy watching TV. But when we have a very clear vision of what it is that we're wanting to create, we're in the discipline of actually living this work. Truly living it. Discipline in our choices, all of our choices, orientational, true choices, setting an intention, being very clear on what your focus is for the week and for the day, then it's a very powerful way of being. And we really are being it when we're coming from our highest way of being, and just doing what's actually obvious, that's connected to the outcome that we desire. Because we're always creating. We're either creating more of what it is that we do want, or more of it what we don't want. We're either creating in a way that we're putting energy into what it is that we desire, or we're putting energy into all the parts that we feel incomplete about ourselves. So lenses is super important. It keeps us aligned. It keeps us on track. It it really shows us whether we're in our highest way of being or not. Because if for whatever reason we're not taking the action, then we're not in our highest way of being. So super, 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 super duper important, hey? Super important. Cool. So so those of you that are on the live, please just let me know in the chat box if you've got a question. As I say, you can type it in the chats, or you are absolutely more than welcome to unmute and sorry, I just said that I had two things in the chats, but there's only yeah, just come up now. Yeah, you can unmute. Hundreds, but I can't remember any this morning. I know that feeling. I know that feeling, and that's okay because they'll come to you. When they come to you, probably when the call's finished, you can just write them down or put them in the link. Actually, let me see if I've got. No,
They always
the
seem
links
to come at inconvenient moments when I'm like either driving or, you know, by the time I forget where I've got to go, I can't write them down. Like they've gone.
Yeah, I get you. I have that too, especially like I'll be in the shower and I have like all these ideas and downloads and all this stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'll remember that and I remember that. I remember that. And then I get out of the shower and I don't always remember. Sometimes I don't remember any of them. Sometimes I don't even remember that I was even thinking about them. Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to see what this question is. I don't know if this is a question. Ah, no, that's an old one. That's an old one that I've already answered and I didn't tick off. So there are no fresh questions in the spreadsheet. That's okay. I'll keep on talking until perhaps one of you might have a question. And if not, it'll just
I
be.
do have a question.
Yeah, cool. Go for it.
I do. I have. So, if you've got a Land of Plenty meditation on the Creative Academy, I can't find it.
No, I don't know if I do have a blue mist actually. No.
Yeah.
But
Because I haven't done my true choices because I've been catching up and just watching other bits, but
yeah.
I wanted to kind of do a fresh because I did it, you know, when you did your thing, the one I joined not that long ago, and I won't know
Elevate Your
I
Vision.
did it, and
That whole replay is in school, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure it is, and if it's not,
Okay.
then it should be. Yeah, it should be
I
in.
wrote it all down and I can't find, I've got so many notebooks, I can't find the bit where I've written it in. So I was like, I'll just do it again, but I haven't.
That's okay.
I do find I think I might not write down every day, but I'm quite purposeful with where, you know, I've been going. So that's how I've been keeping myself in check.
Yeah.
But I've printed off your lenses thing.
Cool. Awesome.
I just haven't quite got round to doing the whole shebang because I'm just going to start my year now. It doesn't have to be January, does it? Just start my year now.
No, and I mean, and in all honesty, you don't have to. I mean, yeah, you can do a year from now, but you also don't have to necessarily do the year either. I mean, we're in October, so you could just be really clear on what you want to create until the end of this year, and then do like a whole fresh year by January anyway.
Right. So do like then.
Pardon?
Because it's got a quarterly, hasn't it? So I could just see that one.
Yep. And not
Almost,
everything.
it's not quite quarterly.
Not everything. Not everything fits in your lenses like that anyway, you know. But yeah, Elevate Your Vision is in school. I've just brought it up to have a look. So it is in school. So you can just go through,
Okay.
do the blue mist in there. Yeah, do the blue mist, and then there's a lot in that that supports you on how you then from that actually write your true choices and create them. And look, and that's
Yeah.
something that you can bring into the Q&As. You know, you could. I mean, I couldn't answer all of your choices in one Q&A, but you might be unsure of like wording on your true choices, so you could bring in a choice and ask a question relative. You know, if I had any comments or any support relative to your choices, that's something that you can certainly do.
Okay, amazing. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So, any other questions? I'm just thinking if there's anything that's really stood out for me to share with you, or aside from come to the retreat next year. Oh my God, it was so amazing, honestly. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, that's Karen, have you thought of anything yet? No.
Yeah,
And
actually, I just thought a little. No, go on, Karen.
oh no, it's only sort of a bit half. Only if you can. uh, it's always about money for me. Like everything always seems to come at once.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe we can have a chat about that tomorrow or something. But yeah, always seem to be there's things I want to do, and I'm always short. But if that makes sense, like I'm always trying to. Yeah.
So, right, so there's lots of opportunities. So there's opportunities that come up, but you feel like you can't take them because you don't have the money. Is that what you mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not or like I've just signed up to Robert Fritz. I don't have the money for it, but I'm doing it anyway because I think it's just a really good opportunity to, you know, to continue the work that I do. But it's also, I think, is putting myself out there. I think it's more the other way. It's about bringing clients in for me, you know, and yeah, I still feel like I'm not taking the opportunities that I can to actually bring clients in. Yeah.
Are there things like specific? I'm gonna bring you in and pin you. Is there like something specific?
Like, um, I still haven't had a way of approaching people, like personally, like approaching people, but it's like it's easy to for me to post like a post. I can do that. Video is a little bit I'm still struggling with. And it's not because I don't know what it is. I just think I don't sound like I think how I execute it and how it comes out, what I want it to look like and how I execute it are two different things. So that's just my own shit. But it's about actually approaching people and saying in a comfortable way and saying, hey, look, I've got this, you know, or even actually, you know, sitting down and doing work. This is like that fear, anxiety behind about having clients in there. Yeah. So which makes it difficult when that's your business.
So my
To do.
question to you would be, what are you making it mean when you have in mind what it is that you want to articulate, but it doesn't come out perhaps the way that you want it? What are you making that mean about yourself?
Yeah. I don't want to offend people. I don't want to make it mean. Yeah. Like, excuse, like, because it's about weight, and I know from my personal experience, you get a little bit sensitive when it's about weight, and you know, I don't want to hurt people, alienate people, and hurt people's feelings. Yeah.
Is it your responsibility if they get hurt or not? How they perceive what you say?
No, not yes and no. Yeah. but there's like missed opportunities that I've like so many missed opportunities that I could have actually spoken to people directly. Yeah, just I think I just don't know how to word it. Say, hey, have a chat with them, build rapport, and then I don't want to just go in and dump it on them and say, hey, look, I know you're a little bit chubsy.
What if, but I
Come do
mean,
my thing. Hey, look.
the truth is, so just to give anyone that's listening in a little bit of perspective, so Karen is all about helping people that carry excess weight to lose weight and feel good about themselves. So it might be that, because it's not just one aspect, right? It's not just about the losing weight. That what
No,
you teach.
No.
It's definitely not. So maybe it's more like you could talk to them from the perspective of, hey, I've got this. These are not the exact right words, right? But it's about how to bring them in when they feel that it's about how, when they can understand that it's more about how they feel. So maybe that's a way of bringing them in. If they'd love, I thought of you because, yeah, I get what you mean by the wording, but only because I'm on the spot. I'm like, how do it? But I guess it's not. I know it's not the same because I know weight is a very sensitive subject.
Yeah.
But I think
It's
also,
more that people have, sorry, it's more that people have, because it's a long term. It's been a long term thing, and there's a lot of emotion behind it, and a lot of hurt and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, I could say, hey, look, I've got this group, a Facebook group. Can I add you as a friend? I'd love to. Got some information there that you might be interested in, or something like I don't know, but I mean, yeah.
how many
I haven't
people?
worked out a way.
How many people are there that you'd like to directly ask that question to?
It was just people as I walk through, like as I was at a place on the weekend, I could have picked up at least a couple. Yeah. I go, oh, that's my client, that's my client, that's my client. Yeah. And there they go. Off walking. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And were they people
approach
that you were able to connect to and talk to first?
Oh, if I had caught up with them, yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what people in the street, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If I think it will just naturally come to you, the best way to connect with them. I wouldn't overthink about it. I mean, I wouldn't overthink it. Like your focus is to connect as many people as possible. So, you get to still do that in your Facebook, and like there are so many different ways and different aspects. I wouldn't get too caught up on just like one way.
I just thought it was an additional way that I can actually bring people in.
Yeah,
100%. And
100%.
it's a bit more personal, rather than, just throwing seeds out there and hoping someone catches them.
Well, and even like maybe if it's more with people that you don't know, in a different way of not being on Facebook. Well, not that you're not going to be on Facebook, but a different option outside of Facebook is, places that they might be, or, go to, or that their friends might go to, that like a friend might be able to say it to them. It's like, well, where could you put your like posters or like things that you just become front of mind, so that maybe it's more about you becoming front of mind So therefore
Yeah.
they can find you as opposed to you approaching them. Because I guess it'll be a little bit the same as me walking down the street. Let's just say it's not exactly the same, but someone
Yeah.
gets really sad and I walk up to them and be like, hey, you, I want you to come and join this so that you'll be happier. And they'll be like, fuck off.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
But if I had, let's say, posters around the place and it's like, live a happier life and, you know, most self-development stuff is bullshit or like whatever. And they're like, yeah, this sounds cool. Like, maybe I want to be part of that. But even in even in that, social media is going to give us the biggest, widest reach anyway.
Yeah. True.
But yeah, I love that you're thinking of different ways. We can you know, we can do all of it. It's really looking at the you know, what's the number one thing that by doing it makes everything else easier or unnecessary, because we can put energy into loads of things, but it's like, well, which one's going to give me the best end result? And then also just going to what you're saying about going to Robert Fritz, which I think is so awesome. I'm considering going to that as well. I don't know which out of all the, because he's got about 3 different things that he's doing, eh? Yeah. But even in that, and this is not a reflection on you, this is me. I'm at a pause because it's like, yes, it would be good to go to, but is it what I need right now? Is you know, would I be better to use that money and that time for something else? Because we must always ask ourselves, am I doing this out of incompleteness? And, oh, well, if I just learn more, then I'll feel more confident, then more things will come together. Is this going to be the magic thing that finally makes everything else easier? Or is it just like, yeah, like I'm still doing my thing anyway, and I just want to just because if we're doing it for a reason, then I believe that we're in our lower way of being. Because I know for me, especially at the moment, like I'm really ready to amp up my marketing and my business, and I'm like, okay, well, if that sits in March, how does it actually sit with that? And does it serve me at that point? Because especially with so that everyone that you're listening to, Robert Fritz is coming to Australia, and I believe what they're sort of saying is it's going to be his last live event that he's going to be. That's sort of the general thing, you know, last live event. I think particularly overseas, perhaps anyway, that he'll be doing. So, which, you know, puts out a little bit of scarcity for a lot of people and be like, oh shit, I've got to go then because, you know, whatever. So I think, and whether it's that or another program, you know, different programs, it's very easy. So, oh shit, I'll jump into that because I need that. Oh, I'll jump into that because I need that. But does it serve for where we are right now? Like, is it just actually a mechanism that is for the parts of us that don't feel incomplete or not worthy, or, you know, that are trying to find that, oh, if I just, you know, if I get this, then this time around it's going to make a big difference. This time around it's going to, you know, I'll find all the missing pieces and then I'll be more confident and I'll know more. And that's the whole reason why I created Let Your Vision Lead, was because I just see so many people learning more and 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 learning a bit more and then learning a little bit more and then learning a little bit more and a little bit more, and yet they're still stuck. And I'm not referring this to you, Karen, I'm just referring to this in general. And again, in reminder of myself as well, it's like, well, what things actually do I need to be part of and learn? Because I quite often see things like, oh, that'd be really good for my business, oh, that'd be cool to learn for that. And then I pause. I'm like, yeah, it would be, but do I need it right now? Do I actually need it right now? Or am I just trying to like fix stuff? Like, am I a creation? Or are these the parts of me that like I need to learn more in order to, because we can create a huge amount with what we already have. So anyway, I think Robert Fritz certainly will be awesome. Awesome. Is there anything else that you wanted to? I kind of went on a little bit of a journey there. Is there anything else any other questions that come up, or anything that you want to comment on, Karen, from what I said?
No, but I think Rebecca had a question that she wanted to answer. But
Okay, girl. Let me remove you. Let me bring Rebecca in.
I was just going to ask quickly. So you said so the last 2 days, obviously you've been traveling, so you've not got around to your lenses. So that's okay, right? But sometimes on occasions, it is just the way it is. It's like if you miss a day every now and again, it's not going to kill you. It's
Yeah,
not going to ruin everything.
I mean, we're human, and it just didn't fit into. Yeah, I mean, one, we're human, right? So yeah, but also that every now and again can turn into more and more and more to all of a sudden you're not doing them as well. So that's what we have to be mindful of. Like certainly what I but when I talk about lenses, I'm only talking about the lenses part. I'm not talking about, so every single day we should be doing our choices. And that's something actually, not that you've just said this, Rebecca, but that I've had people that actually don't understand. Like they think lenses is doing your, like being in the end result of your choices and then writing out your lenses. And I see them as two separate things. So I still do my choices. I still do my orientational choices. I still do my true choices. When I say do them, what I mean is I'll still close my eyes, be in the visualization of my, being in the end result. And perhaps doing like a wisdom process with a couple of my true choices. So I'd still have that as an absolute non-negotiable every single day. The only difference is, so when I was talking about lenses, was I didn't look at my week, upcoming and create what could I do, what will I do. Like I didn't do that.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You are welcome. You are welcome. Beautiful. That was good Q&A. So we'll be back to normal. Back to normal. So we have our masterclass my Thursday 9 a.m. And for those that are part of Let Your Vision Lead, we have that tomorrow as well. So yeah, just ensuring that we're back on track for lenses, Q&As, and masterclass. And anything that you need, please ensure that you reach out. You can reach out in school to my team, email, and we just want to ensure that you all have everything that you need in order to create magic. So let's stay focused, very much connecting into our higher way of being. Actually, that's one thing just before I close out for today, is just reminding yourself when you are doing your choices and you're visualizing your choices, remind yourself to connect into your higher way of being first. Because I actually see a lot of people that are not conscious of the state that they're in before they go to do their choices. And they're coming from their lower way perspective, being in their vision. So you'll notice when we do lenses that before we do our full core orientational choices, I talk about being in your genius circle, putting yourself in your genius circle first. So really important that you do that so that you're in your highest way of being, and you're in alignment. You're in an identity, the same identity now as you are in the future. Super important. Super, super important. Love you all so much. Have the most incredible rest of your week, and look forward to perhaps seeing you on the masterclass this week. And I might get a message out to everyone just to remind them that I'm back this week. So we have more people, our usual crew jumping on in live with us. Anyway, big love. See you when I see you next.
Thank you.
You're
See you
welcome.
soon.
Bye.